What is up, guys? In today's video, it's called the Height Challenge, where basically we can only get players that are 6'7" or shorter to be in our team, and then after we do that and win a championship, we have to flip the whole team and get a team that's 6'8" or taller. So if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You'll see here shortly. I'm going to randomize the team. This will be a fantasy draft today. I'm going to run with the Indiana Pacers. I feel like we already got that one video, but that is okay. I don't know what pick we have. Look kind of middle to the pack. That is okay, I guess. I'd like a better pick. See you guys after the draft. So this team has to be 6'7" or under, and so far we're looking pretty strong here. 6'7", Brandon Miller. I do know that Kawhi Leonard 6'7", so maybe he's one of those guys we can get. Tyrese Halliburton is a great guy to keep, to be honest. I'm looking here, though. I don't know who our big should be. That's my only problem. Maybe like, ooh, I know a guy that could be our big. Actually, no, he could be like our backup because he's not that good. Grant Williams. Is he 6'6" or 6'7"? I think so. Where's Grant at? Grant's a 74. He's 6'6". I think we need him on our team. Let's go trade for him. He's on the Raptors. Should be an easy trade, but he's going to be coming off the bench for sure. He's a 74 overall. I thought he'd be a little bit higher, but, 2K always disrespects guys like him. So we're going to go straight to Grant, get him. We're going to trade you, we'll give you Josh Okogie for Grant Williams. There we go. Trade done. That easy. We're just going to throw some guys. I think Josh Hart's a perfect example of a guy that should stay. He's 6'4" power forward, so we're definitely going to want to keep him. Brandon Miller, and obviously we have some value here with some of these young guys. And Rob Will. Who can that get me? Seen a lot of point guards here. There's Domantas Sabonis, Darius Garland, and Bobby. I don't want to give up that one guy, though. How tall is Mikal? Mikal is 6'6", so could get Mikal and Lonzo Ball, who's 6'6". I feel like that's honestly good value. I'm going to go trade for, yeah, trade 4 is definitely the move. So, sorry, Brandon Miller, but you're off the squad. Now we got Halliburton, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Zachary Arishase, who's going to be a phenomenal trade piece here in a second. Do we have any guys with a lot of money? No, we have Matisse Thybulle. Oh, wait, that's not our team. We have Lonzo. We have Grant Williams. He's actually going to be the guy we trade, so we're not even going to keep him. Grant Williams, Zachary Arishase, that's $26 million. And then maybe Lonzo Ball. Or no. Najee Marshall, actually, because we can't even keep him either, can we? I guess we could keep him. Other than that, I think we're going to go get a guy that's a lot different. But first, I got to go seek out the people. This is the trade I've came up to. So if we trade away Grant Williams, obviously this guy doesn't matter. And Zachary should say Zion Williamson's only 6'6", so he's definitely a guy I could be running here. Maybe even at the center. I'm going to add a second-round pick, try to get that as well. They say no. They already set it small forward. Who do they have? Benedict Mathurin and Jeremy Grant? I mean, I guess. We'll take Benedict Mathurin off your hands then. We need $3 more million. We'll give you Lonzo Ball, and you give me your worst player. Is that a trade? We like what we have as far as this trade is considered. I think you guys should accept this. I'll give you 1 second and 2 seconds. They say no. What if I give you a first? Can I give any of these first away? No first I can give away here. What if I give you Joan? You give me back Vit. They say no, and then a second. We're going to have to go trade for picks. I'm going to actually turn Stephon Rule off so I can trade my picks. Would I rather have Draymond Green or Josh Hart? That's my thing. I think I'd rather have Draymond because he is considered a center in 2K. Sadly, we do have to go with this first, but I think it's going to be worth it. Not really giving up a first. I could literally throw D'Angelo Russell in and get a first, probably as value as that. There we go. Davion Mitchell and a first, lottery protected. We'll just do that. Okay, now we need to go back to that Zion trade. So we're going to Zion Williamson, who was on the... Shoot, I forgot what team he's on, so we got to go look that up real quick. Drop a like on down below and make sure to subscribe, guys. Trying to get to 7,000 subscribers. I'm kidding. We're trying to get to a lot of subscribers though. I mean, we're at like, I don't even know, like 78, something like that. So we're definitely growing. A couple days ago, we weren't even, I mean, we were just literally at 6-7. I mean, I had like a party about it and all that. So he's on the Miami Heat. We'll definitely go trade for him. I don't know who to give up though. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to be giving up too much. Like, obviously Ricochet, and then probably like Lonzo. We need 10 more million. Then we're gonna have to give up Davion. You give me back your worst players. That could be a deal, right? We're already set at small forward. Yeah, that's right. So we would have to give you, you'd have to give me Benedict. I'll give you Najee. Then you give me this guy. Then what do they say? We like as this trade's considered. I'll give you a first, lottery protected, and another first, lottery protected. A second. They don't want to do this deal. Zion's off the books, guys. Zion is off the books. So we're going to need a power forward for sure that is taller than, that is 6'7" or shorter. Scotty Barnes is a guy I keep seeing. Jimmy Butler, too much money. I don't know. 6'6" small forward, that's Zion. What if we reverse trade Finder Zion? I mean, They say they want Mikal Bridges. Honestly, I feel like we could get Mikal Bridges back. I think we're going back to trade with the Heat. Miami Heat, where are you at? Miami Heat, Miami Heat, Miami Heat. We're going back to trade with the Heat. Hey, we need Dre back. You want iHeart? Yeah, we'll do that. iHeart and a first can get us Dre and a Mikal Bridge Malik Beasley. Okay, so now we still have Zachary Ricochet. So we could go get a shooting guard like Derek White, 6'4". I feel like our team should be tall all around. Like Dyson Daniels would be great. They say nothing could give us him. What about Stephon Castle? Obviously, that'd be great, but that's not gonna happen. Kobe White. There's Mikal Bridges. What do you guys want for him? Just Zion. So Mikal's obviously off the table. Eamon Thompson, nothing. There's Desmond Bain, nothing as well. Tim Hardaway, we don't want him. When we're back to Derek White, who we can get. I think Andrew Nembhard might be one of our best bets. Low-key, overall. They say no. We're going to go talk to the Spurs. San Antonio. See if they actually want anything for our guy. Where's he at? The Spurs. Where's he at? Andrew Nembhard. I think this could be a doable trade. I'll give you Lonzito Ball and let's go with Davion Mitchell for Andrew Nembhard. Is this a trade we could do? They say no. What if I give you a bunch of seconds? All my seconds I have, and this could be definitely a deal here. They say no as well. Instead of Davion Mitchell, would you want who would you want? Would you want Malik Beasley instead of Davion Mitchell? They say no. Now we throw in all our seconds, and I think we might have a deal here. No, we almost had the deal. What if I give you, a young guy, Joan? You give me your worst player in Colin. Brother. Back to looking, guys. That is awful. Just nobody wants to do a deal with me. Also, I really do like Lou Dort, so we can maybe make a trade with them. Going to the 76ers. This could be a possible route here. Lou Dort's definitely one of the best shooting guards. I will give you Lonzito Ball, and we'll go with this young guy, Joan. They say we're not interested in this trade. I bet you if we throw you every second we have, you're interested. There we go. So all it took was Alonzo Ball and that guy. Now all we need is a small forward, really. I don't know if this team's going to be really good, but we'll see. I'm going to throw in Zach, Ricochet, and then these two guys. Tamari Kamaru, how tall are you? You are 6'7", honestly not bad. And Aaron Gordon. That could work. I thought we were going to get a little bit of better trades, if I'm going to be honest. If we put Malik Beasley in there, do we get better trades? We do. A little bit better. Not much, though. What about Davion Mitchell? Do we get better trades there? Mikal Bridges, we could bring back. I think that's the trade we're going to do here. Mikal Bridges, welcome back, bro, to our Indiana land Pacers. We're going to run you at the 3 this year. So we got Tyrese Haliburton, Zion, Mikal Bridges, Draymond Green, and Lou Dort. Our team's so short. This is definitely going to be the hard one. By the way, if we fail, we fail, and we go to the other height challenge, which is going to be much easier, 6'8" and taller. I decided to knock out the first one right away. Make sure we do not simulate a game because I'm not done yet. We still have to build out our bench, obviously. Jose Alvarado, you're good to stay. Malik Beasley, you're good to stay. Najee Marshall's good to stay as well. Jovic is not. So we need to trade Jovic for, a guy that's just shorter. Maybe Sadiq Bey. Are you shorter? 6'7". You're good to be on the team. But do we really want you? Not really, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Craig Porter Jr. and you can go get me a guy that's probably better. There's Drummond. We can't have him. You're Sean. Ooh, 1 inch away from being good enough to be on the team, but you're not. You don't qualify. 6'6" Kendrick Williams actually will be perfect on this team. So he'll be the backup 4. And now we have to find a center that is, shorter than 6'6". So we're going to go type that in the player position and see if we can find a guy. Honestly, I don't know if there will be a guy 6'6" or 6'7" or shorter, really. There's Draymond, obviously, and I think that might be the only guy that's 6'7" or shorter that's listed as a center in 2K. Brandon Clark is the only other short center I can think of. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So Draymond's the only actual center that fits our challenge. We're going back. So if we go to power forward, maybe, we could do a power forward type play. Go to power forward, and we see a guy that's 6'7" or shorter down here because this is going to be our bench player. Obviously, it's going to be down here. 6'6". Yeah, there's Kendrick Williams. Let's go get Royce O'Neal on the Denver Nuggets. We definitely could do that trade if we just trade some of our bad players. Denver Nuggets. I kind of like Royce O'Neal. Very underrated guy. Royce O'Neal. Here we go. We'll give you, Rashawn Holmes. We need 7 more. Oh, we need a lot of money for him. We need a lot of money. Yeah, so that's not going to work. See if there's any guys in free agency. Earl Jenkins, you're 6'9". Can't get you. 6'5". Maybe we'll get you your 6'5". We'll pick up this free agent, and then George Brooks. If we can offer you a lot of money, we will, so we can actually get our guy Royce O'Neal, and I think we actually can. If we can offer him, I mean, how much? I think the other guy's making $7 million. If we can offer him $7 million, then we can make the deal because we definitely do have some salary cap open. Obviously, as we're pumping this up to like heck of money. I mean, Earl Jenkins is going to be making money that he's never going to ever make ever again. We're going to give him that. 8.6. Going straight back to the... Honestly, I forget the team. Clippers? Was it the Clippers? It was not the Clippers. Wow. We're just going to go through. Maybe if we see a different guy. 6'7", George Niang. I mean, that's not bad. 6'8", 6'8", 6'8", 6'4", Josh Hart. I wish we could have had him. It's too late, though. 6'7", Jonathan Kuminga. Too much value to get for him. 6'6", Derrick Jones Jr. That's not bad. I think actually that's not bad at all. Earl Jenkins for Derrick Jones Jr. That's just going to be a straight-up trade, yeah. Yeah, we're going to run a 10-man here. We're going to run either Derrick Jones Jr. at the center. He goes down to a 76. Kendrick Williams doesn't go down. We're going to run Kendrick Williams at the center here. And I think we're going to have a full lineup. Who are they trying to play over him? This guy? Yeah, no. I'm going to just trade you. I'm going to just go trade for a bunch of guys that are 6'7" or shorter, so we fit the challenge. Other than that, this is the team we're running with. MVP, Victor Wembanyama. Do we see any Pacers players? That's all that matters. We won Executive of the Year. We won 55 games. Not too bad considering our players can be 6'7" or shorter, which is definitely a tough challenge. Zion Williamson, let's see what you averaged. Quite a bag. 9 rebounds. You definitely had to bring those boards down considering, we're the shortest team in the league by far. We don't have a real center. I mean, if you want to count Draymond as a real center, you can. We're not going to win a championship. Even though that's a challenge, I don't know if we can. We're too short. Like, I've never seen a team that small win, and I don't think this is actually a possible challenge, as we're going to get swept by the Toronto Raptors. But we can, rebuttal. If we at least get one out of the two challenges done, I'm not going to be mad. We're going to league meetings. So now it's 6'8" and taller. We can't have any guys on the team right now. So we're going to need to trade everybody, which is definitely, rough. I'm not going to want any rookies. I know that because this is a 1-year challenge. Rick Carlisle, I kind of like you. We'll keep you on the team. Let's see what picks we have. We have no picks this year. That's pretty big. Okay, straight up Tyrese Halliburton. Can you get me a guy that's taller than 6'7"? You can. I mean, there's Devin Booker. I'm going to go turn Untouchables off due to the fact that I think Tyrese Halliburton might be worth more. After Untouchables are turned off, we have some trades to make. We got to look at guys that, fit our challenge. We have guys like Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, he's definitely an option. Jason Tatum's definitely the main guy I'm going to be wanting to get here. They say they're not a championship contender, so that's good. We'll give you a first and a second. I'll also give you Lou Dort. They still say no. I'll give you Najee we can't give him Najee. What if I give you Mikal Bridges as well? They need how much money? $9 million. That's easy to make up. Give me Klay Thompson. They still say no. Give me I'll give you Malik Beasley. And I'll give you Jose Alvarado. Nope, can't give him Jose. Kendrick Williams. They say no. So this trade's dead. Trade's completely dead. Let's see if we get Tyrese Halliburton's trades have changed at all. They have not. So we're going to be needing to get, a guy probably 92 overall is probably what we're looking at here. I'm still trying to find out. We kind of got blessed considering we did get Tyrese Halliburton, which he's a great player. It's going to be rough to get a point guard that's 6'8" or taller. Josh Giddey. I think he's in free agency. If we can clear up enough money to get Josh Giddey, I think he could be our good point guard. Shooting guard-wise, there's definitely some 6'8" guys. Maybe there's actually not. I don't think there is one shooting guard that's 6'8" in the league. That's actually decent. So small forward, definitely some 6'8" guys, as we can see. Kevin Durant, main guy I'll be looking at. Yeah, I think Kevin Durant's our guy. He also is in free agency, so we're not going to sign him, but we could probably, do a sign and trade. Power forwards, we're looking at Anthony Davis. He's going to go down too much for my likings. Tatum, we already tried trading for him. There's Moe. We could get Moe, but how much of a wing guy is he? That we don't know. Maybe we should go after free agency signing, see what pops up. Jose Alvarado accepted our offer, qualifying offers, and then we have this. So we want a guy named, what's his name? Sorry, Josh Giddey. Qualifying offer. If we can, kind of shake it up. Lou Dort, give me like a young guy or a pick for you. There's Wendell Carter. I'm just trying to get some picks, dude. Dennis Schroeder. We're going to have to, cut down on a lot of money here. There's OG Anunoby. At least we can have a center, you know what I'm saying? This is a great trade. Evan Mobley just comes straight onto the team. We didn't even have to trade Halliburton for him. So, that's pretty good. 6'11" power forward. 6'6" Zion Williamson. See you later, dude. There's Chet. I think that's a trade we do. So, maybe we say, hey, we don't need, Josh Giddey. We can find a different point guard. But I don't know who that point guard's going to be. It'd probably have to be a small forward. There's Devin Booker. We can't even get him. LaMelo Ball is 6'7", yeah. Sengun, 6'11". We already have like two centers, basically. 6'5". Maybe we wait to trade. I don't know who to get. We're going to have to pick up some guys no matter what. Just make sure we get some guys on the team because we have like nobody on the team right now at all. There's Bojan Bogdanovic. Just making to get guys so we can trade them for picks later on. Andre Drummond, welcome to the squad. Okay, going to play progression now. Chet goes up 3. That's huge. So this is definitely not the team we can run with because most of these guys do not fit the criteria here. We're going to need to find out where Josh Giddey is because Giddey is definitely the guy we want running our point this year as he's the tallest point guard in the league. He's still in Still in free agency. I guess we're going to have to go to the start of the season. I'll see you guys there. Okay, here's Josh Giddey. He signed with the Pelicans. He's making, whatever, $14 million a year, so we'll give him Dennis Schroeder and maybe some first. There's unprotected Indy first, top 3 protected Detroit. 2 picks, and we get Josh Giddey on the team to start at our point. Now, we have a lot to make up, obviously. We have our backcourt and Chet and Emo. I think those are great guys to run our center positions. I mean, maybe we can search for Emob, see if there's a different guy that we like better. A better center that we might fit the team better. I mean, there's Sengun. Would we rather Evan Mobley, who averaged those stats, or Sengun? I'm taking Evan Mobley all day if you ask me. We're going to up his position to a center because that's what he's going to be running for us all season. Now we got Tyrese Halliburton. That's the guy we need to trade. It's looking like the same exact trades as earlier. Now, there is one guy that I saw was right here, Kevin Durant. I'll give you Halliburton, and contractually, this makes sense. 1 for 1. They say no, I'll give you a first. They say no, I'll give you 1 more first, and we'll call it even. Okay, we got Kevin Durant on the team. We did have to give up Halliburton. This guy's old, but it's a 1-year challenge. I hope we can, make this challenge successful since, last year didn't go so well. The team's already better than last year. Now, the hard part is filling out the squad with a bunch of good players. How tall is, Klay Thompson? Is he tall? 6'5". DiVincenzo, not tall enough. Lou Dort, I wish. He was on the team last year. 7-foot Salty Aldama. Well, welcome to the squad. You can earn some backup 4 for us. Malik Beasley and Harrison Barnes. Give me a starting shooting guard. There's Ben, perfect guy for the challenge here. Obviously, he is not 6'7". He can run some backup point guard for us. I think that's what we're going to have to run him at. Sadiq Bey and Bojan. Can you get me, anything better? There's Rob Will. He could be a backup center. Drummond and Jose. Just trying to get our team a little bit better. Bradley Beal, welcome to the squad. You obviously do not fit the criteria here, but we do need better players. Vanderbilt, Vando. He's decent. We could run him at the backup 4, but honestly, we could run Salty at the small. Here we go. I have an idea, guys. We can run Salty Dama at the small forward. Then we have Vando at the 4, 6'8". Point guard Ben Simmons. Center Rob Will. And we don't have a backup shooting guard or a starting shooting guard because there is none. The only thing I can think of, hey, Giddey, play the 2. We're going to start Ben Simmons and see how that goes. We always can make trades, you know what I'm saying? Al Horford's there. If we could trade Al Horford, that'd be great. Don't really want him on my team. There's nobody to be found at all that could play some minutes for me. So we can look in the free agency market, see if there's any point guards here that is 6'7" or taller. There's a 6'8" point guard, Delano Bayton. We're going to have to go with him. He could actually run some backup point for minutes for us. And by doing that, we're going to have to trade Al for, what is it, a backup shooting guard, I guess. That's 6'7". I don't know if there's many of those, but Duncan Robinson, how tall are you, dude? 6'7". Oh, we need 6'8". Wow. So close. Seth Curry, obviously, you're 6'1". How are you a shooting guard? Doesn't make sense to me. Al Horford and a first. What can you get me? There's Malik Beasley, 6'4". Bojan. Oh, look at that first. Jose and a way better first is definitely the deal. Jose Alvarado and Garrison Matthews and a crazy first. Can you get me anybody that's at least decent? Jonathan Mobo and Sadiq Bey's not too shabby. Earl Jenkins, power forward that somehow made it. Jacoby Walker. Oh, I thought you were 6'8". I could have sworn. Jaime Jaquez, Dariq Whitehead, Kevin Porter. Yeah, no. Tim Hardaway, Clint Capella, Bryce Sensabaugh. You're not even tall enough, dude. So, what I'm thinking, honestly, I don't even know what I'm thinking. This is hard. Maybe Earl Jenkins. If you guys know Earl Jenkins lore, then you should know that he's decent. We could run him at the shooting guard. Why not? We're gonna run Earl Jenkins at the shooting guard. He's not even a real player. Run a 10-man, and they don't want the point guard starting. They want TCD starting. I'm not gonna have that happening. We're gonna get that point guard to get some minutes for us. So we're gonna trade you for, like a Duncan Robinson. And then the point guard should play. He does. And then we're gonna sign a bunch of randoms that fit the criteria. Duncan Robinson also can't be on the team is what I'm realizing. Here's the 6'8". Everyone make sure they're 6'8" or taller. They are. Duncan Robinson, you can't be on the team. So we just got to find someone that's 6'8" or taller. There's the center. Other than that, I'm going to sign a bunch of players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Anthony Edwards is the MVP, so none of the Pacers players are here. We won 62 games. Not as good as the Warriors, who won 70. That's a little scary to me, but I don't know. I thought our team was actually really good this year. We went on a really big run. I don't know what happened. Obviously, 62 games are good. They want Ben Simmons coming off the bench. How bad did he do? He didn't even do that bad. Does Banton even doing good? I mean, no. I don't know why we're doing this. Ben Simmons, you're going to be playing more than him. Honestly, that's kind of a no-brainer. Don't know why they want you playing that little minutes. You're actually doing decent. Josh Giddey, you did your thing. Kevin Durant did your thing as well. If we need to change the lineup, we will. I have no doubt about that we might have to. We are in the conference finals going up against the Charlotte Hornets. As long as we can, try to get away from going the Warriors. We are going to play the Warriors. Okay. We win game 1. We win game 2. They win game 3. They win game 4. We win game 5. We're going to game 7. There's one move I've thought about making this whole entire video. And that's this. Evan Mobley. No, keep Evan Mobley at the center. Kevin Durant at the shooting guard. Salty Aldama at the small forward. Could that work? I don't know. Kevin Durant, I'm going to need to up your minutes big time, buddy. I know you're an old dog, but yeah, you're averaging quite a bit of points. We're going to need you here. Simcast it, Okay, looks like we're winning the first quarter. We get smoked the second quarter bad in the third. Oh, come on, Pacers. We're down big. Oh, we lost by 3. Well, that was a fun video to make, even though we failed it. I'll see you guys next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.